But I think we all know that the Hockey East playoffs were going to be pretty difficult, regardless of your seeding. And I think you can forget about seeding, whether it's 1 versus 8 or 2 versus 7. It's the matchups are all great matchups, and there's no question that UNH and UVM fall in that category.
You have a 2-0-1 record against UVM this year, so you don't think you're going to be in danger? Are you trying to make sure your team doesn't look ahead in the next round?
Well, I don't think we will, to be honest with you, just because of as I mentioned 2 weeks ago, we had 2 overtime games. The first night we won in overtime. The second night we ended up with a tie. And to be honest with you, the night that we won, the night that we tied, we played better than the night we won. So our guys know what's on the line this weekend. They know what to expect, and I don't think the regular season's over. You know, all that did was accomplish where we finished. We ended up winning it and coming in the first place. But regardless of whether you split the series or you won the series, you can forget about it. It's a whole new season for everybody.
What did they do more effectively a couple weeks ago than maybe they had in Burlington?
I think that they play the center zone very well. They play a very defensive game in the center zone, and they're good at it. Whether you want to call it a trap or a 1-2-2, but they're patient. They try to make you turn it over. You have to handle the puck very well and make sure it gets into their zone and not transition back into your zone. That's what they do in the puck very well in the center zone. But, you know, we'll have trouble. You know, we won't get in the zone, and then we're going to spend time in our own end, as opposed to spending time in their end. And that's going to be a big part of the game. And along with that, it's always specialty, power play shot here. But that game, the neutral zone and transition game, is going to be very, very important. Who manages the puck?
What players in Vermont are you going to concentrate on this weekend?
Well, Majora's already proven, the goaltender, that we got to make sure we get shots on him. He's very quick. He can make great saves, which he proved the last time we played. The defense, Giltry there is he's really good, but they're big and strong back there in defense. The line of Irwin and Bach and the freshman Stahlberg, they got some good players who can score goals, and they're just playing with great chemistry right now at the end of the season, even though they had not their best weekend last weekend. But they're a good team. They're well coached.
What do you think?
Excited. Ready for Friday for sure. We've been preparing since Monday, so we'll have a good practice today and tomorrow, and let's be ready to go.
Well, what's the feel in the locker room when the games just get bigger? It seems like each and every weekend, and you get through this weekend, you get even bigger still. I mean, can you just kind of detect the buzz during practice or after practice?
Yeah, definitely. It's like a kind of like a pick your game up a little week by week, but right now it feels good. Like the atmosphere in the locker room is going good. Had a meeting on Monday before practice. It went well, and I think the guys are ready and just excited for the puck to drop on Friday night. But I think we prepare well this week, and Friday should be fun. Just go out and play our game, and we should just have a good time and have fun.
You're meeting with the coach or without the coach?
Just in the locker room, just the guys, just talking about the importance of the weekend and just what's going, just getting ready to play there, just get our minds focused.
Are you guys looking at this weekend like you need 2 wins to get to the NCAAs?
Yeah, definitely. We gotta just focus on Friday night, but we wanna play. This is a big weekend for us. But we're definitely focusing just on Friday. But we need 2 wins. Definitely, for sure.
Is there a kind of a desperation that without 2 wins, this could be the end of it for you guys, with seniors and stuff?
Definitely. That's how I'm going to play for the weekend, for sure. Just play. I try playing every game like my last game, and this weekend could be our last game as a UNH Wildcat. So definitely goes through the back of my mind, I'm sure, and other seniors. But so hopefully the guys are watching us, how we practice this week, and I said to Foster, I said, I don't want this to be our last week practicing together, so he knows it, Pete knows it, and so does Nick. So we're just ready to play for the rest of the way.
Looking back at the series 3 weeks ago, what did they do well that you guys need to be ready to counter this weekend?
They came out flying, and we just need to be ready right from the start. And they're a strong team, fast team. They're a very good team, so we just need to focus on playing defense and just burying our chances. And I think we just got to play defense well and just go from there. Really, it's going to be a battle, that's for sure.
You just talked with Bobby some about the fact that for the seniors, this, theoretically, if things don't go right, this could be the last weekend. So do you bring some real desperation into the weekend?
Yeah, I guess so. There's definitely a little bit of a feeling that your back is against the wall, but as far as we're concerned, we still think there's plenty of season left, and we just finished off really strong, and we're looking forward for the weekend.
This team lately has been a team that when your back is against the wall, you guys have been pretty good. You found a way not to lose games. Now that it's the playoffs, do you have a sense that maybe you're going to carry that effort for longer because the whole game is literally back against the wall type of thing?
Yeah, I guess so. Especially with like playoffs and especially the postseason, it's pretty much do or die. So there's a sense of urgency, and I guess you don't really take games differently from the regular season, but there's this is definitely a huge weekend.
Coach was talking about the need to manage the puck and really be careful with it in the neutral zone, just by the way Vermont plays. As a defenseman, what do you guys need to do? What do you need to focus on?
I think the biggest thing is just keeping it simple. Making the simple pass out of the zone and just staying on the right side of our guy. If you do pretty much all those things, it'll take care of itself. So as far as defensively, just keeping it simple and just carrying through on it.
Does that 1-2-2 or even the 1-4, does that put extra pressure on you trying to get the puck out of the zone? Or?
Not necessarily. The 1-2-2, it actually kind of gives us a little space as far as a defenseman, a little bit more room, a little bit more time to make a play. So, but yeah.
Having just played him a couple of weeks ago, is that an advantage, you think, or look at it as a familiarity, obviously, with their game?
Right. Yeah. I guess it kind of gives you a sense of where they're at as far as in the season. We played them earlier in the year, and they've definitely gotten a lot better, and it kind of gave us a little bit of a taste of what they're going to be like this weekend. So.
That being said, it seems like this entire league is playing games like that this weekend, where it's kind of up in the air. I mean, Vermont's being ranked 9th in the nation, yet they're number 8th in Hockey East. And I know you don't see it as that, but
right.
You just talk about Hockey East in general and where the team's landed and your take on it.
I just think Hockey East is, pretty much everything's up for grabs. It's, very tight. I think this is the first year, actually looking at the standings where the teams were a point, away from each other. So it's definitely a tight year, and it's going to make it, a challenge, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
You guys having missed out on going to Boston last year for the first time in a long time, is that some motivation too to get to Boston and get involved in the championship?
Right. Yeah.
Championship round.
Definitely. I remember actually last year, kind of sitting on the couch watching, the games at the Garden, and it was definitely a difficult and frustrating time. So just kind of looking back at my freshman and sophomore year of having the opportunity to go to the Garden is, it's a great experience, and that's definitely where we want to be.